Good afternoon, Coach. Nick Leeson for Backpage Media. Good afternoon, Coach. Nick Leeson for Backpage Media. With the selection of Mbokazi, obviously you had a look at him in June, July when he played against Mozambique. How impressed are you with the maturity that he's shown, not only thriving now at Pirates, but stepping into that captain's role in the absence of Sibisi at such a young age?
You know, this is a player, and I didn't see that so much. But from the beginning, he showed me a very mature attitude. He's confident. He's strong. He has a good technique. He plays without fear. And this is special for a young player. And I was curious when he came with us in March to see him playing with the team, those friendly games. And I was assured that when I saw him playing, this was for me the proof that he's a very good player, a very good defender, and a very young one. So I never doubt 1 second when I make the list not to take him.
Nice.
He is really, really good, and I think it's a long time ago what I can say, because I don't know the history of South African football, but the 4 years when I'm here, I never saw a defender like this, and young. So I'm very happy with him.
Coach, do you think it's better for him to stay playing for Pirates instead of going to the Under-20 World Cup, for instance?
I think what I said for Relay also last year, I think it's good for him to stay another year. Normally Pirates will play Champions League. Yeah, he's playing in a good team. They will play, I hope, and there will be a good battle to be champion between Sundowns Day and maybe Chiefs, and it will be good for him. But if he goes on like this is a guy that has to go to Europe, certainly with the skills he has, with the quality he has. He's a nice guy. He's very humble in the group. Yeah, this is a guy who has to go to Europe next year. But the best thing for him is to stay now and just make performance like he did till now.
And we'll get deeper into that question that you had, Mazola, in terms of under-20, Orlando Pirates. Nice life problems for Mbokazi.
Coach, Mandla Dladla from Dladla Media. Coach, speaking of the youngsters, we see youngsters like Ime Okon, excuse me, Relebohile Mfukeng, and the rest of the guys. What's your message, Coach, to all the other youngsters that are playing in the PSL, you know, because it clearly shows that you're a coach who believes in youngsters as long as someone is performing. So what's your message to all the other youngsters that are playing in the other PSL teams, you know, in order for them to get into the national team?
I didn't really understand what you...
Your message, Coach, to the youngsters that are playing in the PSL team that would like to make it into your Bafana Bafana team.
You know, you always have to do choices. And I can't play or I can't select a group of players who are all 19, 20, 21. So sometimes when you make the selection, you choose the older, the more experienced player. Because you can't afford it in those games, certainly, to put someone. You always have to wait and to see if the player is ready. And that's what I said for Mbokazi too. I saw him playing in Pirates, I said, oh, good player. But he still have to do it with the national team. And he did it. But that was a friendly game. Imagine that he should play a very bad game, okay, what was the problem? But now I can't take that risk. So, and I know there are others. When you see the preliminary list, there are still other young players who maybe deserve a chance. But yeah, that's a matter of choice. And take from me, when I have the opportunity to do it, even for the next qualifiers in October, I will do it. If I know that we are qualified, you will see. That is the good opportunity to put maybe those other ones then. But now we have to win, we have to qualify. We don't have to make experiences now. We have to be sure when we choose.
We'll make experiences later. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Coach. Good afternoon, colleagues. Bonganim Tim Kulu here from Teta FM. Coach, my question is based on the goalkeepers that you have chosen, good choices that you've made. But I want to ask about Brendan Peterson, who has now got 4 consecutive clean sheets playing for Kaizer Chiefs. I want to just ask, Coach, do you consider his form, or is he a bit inexperienced to play for the national team?
You know, there was a time, and that was in the beginning I was here, we have really to search for good goalkeepers. There were no. Williams was there. Goss was still in Sundowns, second or third keeper. Shane, nobody knew him.
Yeah.
So now we have those 3. We have Lena.
Good options.
We have the other one, I forgot his name. Thompson? No, Johnson. Nobody. He was with us the last time. From we have now Peterson. When I see the progression of Peterson comparing with the previous season, we make a big. So we have another good keeper. But yeah, I can only select 3. So I know maybe the performances he made for the Chiefs now for the moment, yeah, he deserved it also. But I can't put out Goss, or I can't put out Williams, or I can't even put out Shane. He has to wait, and let's hope for him that the chance and the opportunity comes in the future for him.
Coach, that one you were looking for, Darren Johnson,
Yeah,
from
that's the one.
Amazulu. All right, let's move on. Good afternoon to you.
Hey, good afternoon. Ernie from Suffolk TV on S2. Coach, Nigeria brings pace and power. Where does Bafana have the edge to beat them?
To beat who?
Where does Bafana have the edge to beat Nigeria, who bring power and pace?
We have also power.
And pace.
We also have
And we
also
have
pace.
also quality. And we have also all what you tell about Nigeria. We have also. And we proved it in the games against Nigeria. So, yeah, let's prove it again.
Pound for pound.
Yeah, but, you know, when I said it already a few times here, I'm really confident. I know those players, and I see how they are focused when they come to the national team. You ask every player who is in the national team, what do you want in the next months? And all they will say, well, go to America. So this is for them, they're focused really on that. And when you have such a team who focused on that, you have a big chance to achieve it.
We have pace and power. Bring it on. Salwanaput.
Good afternoon, Coach. It's Newa Boho from Soccer Beat. Coach, one of the players that have been prolific during the Betway Premiership this season is Amakosi's Thabiso Munyane. Is he a player that you are also just monitoring ahead of the October qualifiers, looking at the way how he has also helped Amakosi to keep those clean sheets at the back?
Thabiso Munyane, Coach, we spoke about him earlier off air, joining Kaizer Chiefs from Orlando Pirates. What you make of him? Is he a player that you're looking at for the future?
You know, that was a guy who was on our list a year ago, and he played with us a friendly game, I think, more than a year ago. But when you see then what happened with him
At Orlando Pirates.
In Pirates, he didn't play anymore at a certain moment. So now he's back in Chiefs, and you see little by little he's coming again to a level we expect from him. So maybe this selection was a little bit too soon. I hope that he can confirm in the next weeks what he showed us in the former weeks. And then again, who says he's again with us maybe for the qualifiers in October.
All right, so thank you so much to our friends in the